Now, there was this parajumble question, the odd one out, in which you had been given four sentences. You had to find out, you had to unjumble the passage to figure out what is the correct sequence. Three of the sentences would be in sequence, and one obviously would be the odd one out. You had to pick which one. Now, this passage here, the text here, talked about a megalodon, right? Which is basically, if you were to search it up, look it up, a megalodon, and or you might have seen it on probably on Discovery a lot of times, was a giant shark, right? What they said was, at least I saw that documentary on Discovery, and they said that probably these huge or prehistoric monstrous sharks existed, uh, predating the dinosaurs even for that matter, and they were what we call megalodons, right? Now it says here, in the passage it talks about the megalodon specifically. For example, if you read option A, it says, but Ehret suspects that megalodon was able to maintain a high body temperature much like modern gray whites, and would not have been as restricted in range as scientists previously supposed. Now the point here is, it talks about but Ehret suspects. So this is a contradiction to probably a popular belief, right? He suspects that Megalodon was able to maintain a high body temperature. So obviously, the sentence which has to be connected to this would also talk about the shark's body temperature, right? And would probably point out to what most people think, as contrary to what Eric suspects, right? If you read on, you would find that that sentence has to be C, where it says, researchers have traditionally pointed to a cooling global climate as the principal megalodon killer. This is why C talks about a factor which probably influenced the megalodon becoming extinct. The temperature dip, spoiling the shark's warm nearshore haunts as the water chilled and whales started to migrate towards polar ice. Right. So this is what it says, and then we have clearly connected a mandatory pair here, C and then A, and then A talks about, as we just read, what Ehret suspects is why people, when the megalodons, sorry, the sharks were not able to maintain high body temperature, right? Then what connects to these two statements? Is it B or is it D? If you read B, it says packing on the pounds would have allowed young megalodon, right? So it talks about a young megalodon. That seems odd, but then anyway, let's move on. To start taking larger prey and would have prevented them from ending up in the stomachs of their sharp-toothed cousins. Clearly, this has to be the odd one out, because this is not what we're talking about. We were talking about factors which probably influence the shark, the mega shark, becoming extinct. And here in D, it says instead, Megalodon might have suffered a 1-2 punch related to growth and food supply. So we know that this has to be the next in sequence, because we read one factor which people think, researchers traditionally think, is the reason why these sharks became extinct. Then A says that Ehret suspects this is not so, that they were able to maintain a high body temperature. It was not because of the temperature just cooled down and killed all the sharks. And then D offers us another plausible reason as to why probably the megalodon must have suffered, which is that it would probably have been about something about the food supply that it had, right? So we have our sequence here, which is C, A, and D. Forgive my unintelligible writing, but then that's the sequence there, and we have option B as the odd one out here.